So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So in this video, I want to talk a bit about something I've come to realize recently, something that isn't affecting me, luckily enough for me, but it's affecting a vast majority of the player base, and it's the cola conundrum. So yeah, I've seen some comments about this on my videos, but I haven't given it much thought. But one thing I realized is when we've been hyping up the big boost for the Annie ship. Let's see if I can find it, the post about it. I think it's this one, yeah. Because on the day of anniversary, we have a half a day when we get 10 times parrot experience and berries, which is insane. Like, everybody should really try and make use of this, like either for parrot experience, if you're low level, want to shoot past level 1000, which I think most people should. Or if you don't care about parrot experience, like, might as well get berries, because you're going to need berries eventually, since it's required to level up ships. And basically, to level up ships, you need 3 different resources. You need berries, you need regular cola, and super cola. And personally, my bottleneck with ships is the fact that we don't get super cola that fast. Usually we get 20 super cola every 2 months, which for my taste is very slow. But as you see, I don't have a cola conundrum like others have. You see, I'm very close to the cap of 99,999, and if I wanted to, I could max it out in 2 minutes from now. Not going to do it, since might as well get the extra cola I can get to be optimal. So yeah, my bottleneck is that. So with that bottleneck in mind, for me, with the Annie ship, like on Annie, like for me it's a no-brainer. I'm going to maximize those berries so I don't have to farm a lot of berries in the future, because my point of view is that eventually I will max every single ship in the game. Maybe not 1 or 2 for zombie reasons, even if I dislike that line of thinking. But like basically everything else is going to get maxed. And so yeah, I'm thinking about Berry Cave here, level 4. During the Annie day, I'm just going to play this a lot. I'll probably make a video ahead of Annie, the best ways to farm experience or berry. So I'm just going to sit here for basically 12 hours, get as much berries as I need, and hopefully not need to think about berries for a year or 2 to come. That would be super great. So that's my plan for Annie. But when talking with people, even people who are very try hard in the game, rank high, very high, bounty, top alliances, go hard in every event, very few people think like me. Most people are planning to go hard for pirate experience. I've tried to understand this, and yeah, I basically finally understood it. Like, it's just the fact that this is a problem about the gap of spenders and low or non-spenders. Because if you don't spend money, you basically don't have a good way to get cola. Like, the main ways to get cola is basically Kisena Clash rewards. You can get a bit, I think. You can get cola from Pirate King Adventures, but it's probably the main source of cola for a lot of people. But you don't get that much. And the drops you get from chest is RNG. Usually you don't get the chest with like 100 cola, which is super rare. Other than that, the only way to get cola is to buy them in Ray Shop. And sure, many people farm for experience in stuff like the character recruitment quests, like Usopp gives the most GPU here. Many like farm other colors too, since the main thing we're farming for is the turtles, the Himes. But yeah, with GPU you can get some decent Ray points when you sell him. but it's still very low, and like buying cola here takes a lot of ray points in the end, and most people don't swim in ray points like people like me do. And like I use ray points frequently, but like I just don't have a lot to buy. Like I think I've already bought this month, but there's not a lot to buy. I buy the CC, I buy the Max Lobster, but not much else. But one thing we can buy is the cola, and this is the main way to get cola in the game right now. So for people like me, super chill. I just buy as much as I want until I feel like I have a good amount of cola. And it's not like my ray points are infinite, but they are not even close to running out. I could max countless of ships with this. But for most people, they don't have this option. They might also want to save some ray points just in case, which I definitely respect. But it leads to them not having many ships, which is an issue like when you make teams for hard content like Ram Voyages or level 150 Parking Avengers, where a lot of these ships are helpful, but most players aren't going to do them. They maybe do 1 or 2 ships, but not a lot more. So yeah, and the main issue with this is not even cola being hard to get. Like if the way to max out ships was reasonable, we'd probably be getting enough cola, but this conundrum basically stems from the massive RNG to max a ship. Like I know, like myself, sometime when I max a ship, I've been able to do it in 5,000 cola, which is super low end. But if you get really unlucky, we're talking 50,000 cola can happen. People have done 100,000 cola without maxing a ship. So yeah, that's a big issue. And some people have been trying to max a ship for like months without managing to do it. And I understand that must really feel bad. And it must be annoying to have people like me using teams with all these different ships complaining about the super cola intake, while they themselves have maybe 100 super cola that they love to use, but they can't because they don't have any cola. And for a final like punch in the head, they've also made it so that if you run out of cola when trying to upgrade, without warning, the game uses super cola. So if you don't pay attention, you can use up all your super cola instead of normal cola. That it's such a ludicrous design decision. I still don't understand how Bandai can allow something like that to exist, but yeah, it does. But yeah, just thought I'd talk bit about this, since this will probably influence how you think when the Annie ship does drop at its max potential. So yeah, let me know down in the comments, how are you going to use the max potential Annie ship? Will you ignore it and just try co-op and your new Annie pools? Or are you going to do some try-hard farming for pirate experience or berries? Let me know down in the comments. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.